God, our opponent's playing Garuda. Wait, Ferocidon's kind of good against Garuda, right? Can they kill me through a Ferocidon? Oh, we're going to find out. We are certainly going to find out. I feel like you got to get the badge. Yeah, I think you do. Was my first hand that bad? I didn't see they were playing Garuda. My first hand was probably fine had I realized they had a Garuda companion. In the dark, I think that hand is a mulligan. But against revealed Garuda, I probably should have kept the first hand. But yeah, I think that first hand is too bad if your opponent's playing Rakdos. If they push your elf, you'd have nothing. The Dawn. Yeah, it kind of depends on how much damage I can deal with the Copter and the Dawn as to whether or not they're going to die to Ferocidon. Like, if I get in a hit for 6 next turn, they have to put if they put 11 creatures in play, they die. Yeah, probably have to get in 2 more hits. Someone say Big Dawn. The Dawn! The Dawn is here, chat. The Dawn is here. Excuse me? Why didn't they just Haven pick up Garuda? Maybe they have Garuda in hand. It's probably... No, it's better to do this, I think. Yeah, it's better to do this. I don't need to play this pre-combat. Yeah, I guess if they were going to do that, they could have saved the point not to have Confluence. Okay, so I play Redemption this turn to set up for Thrillseeker next turn. Alright, well, if you don't have Garuda, you're dead. Don't have Garuda, please. Please and thank you. Asking nicely. Alright, you're dead. You would have Stomp face. Stomping them seems kind of sus. What? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Alright, so use the 1-1 Gruul Copter, sack the 1-1, get Thrillseeker. I'm gonna even play around Boseiju, because I think I can. Cool. What do we want against Garuda? I don't really have sideboard cards against Garuda, right? In before chatting, bring in Lane Light of the Void, chatting. Abrade sucks. Well, Abrade doesn't necessarily suck, because you can blow up their treasure token. I want more of these. It worked at the first Pioneer Pizza Q on Moto. Dude, that was the funniest shit ever. So, for those of you who don't remember this, when Garuda was first printed, right, this was pre-nerf companions, there was a Moto PTQ where a lot of people played Garuda, and the funny thing is Rest in Peace and Lane Light of the Void were bugged to work against Garuda, even though they're not supposed to. And even though Rest in Peace and Lane Line worked against Garuda when they weren't supposed to, people were still winning with the Garuda deck. That's how broken pre-nerf Garuda was. That deck was so fucked up. Just like, it didn't even matter that the bug was, affecting the deck. It did not matter at all. What happened during the event? Well, they canceled the event. When I was 4-0, by the way. I was 4-0 in that PTQ, and they're like, yeah, they just stopped the event. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to queue for the Pro Tour, man. Fuck out of here. Alright, I'm looking at Akroan War. You think Ascendancy has any play this weekend? I haven't really thought about Ascendancy. Found out through the Twitch recap that this is the channel I chat the most in. Well, welcome, Judging Stare. You love to see the chatters. Okay, can't keep this. Can keep this. The hand's based. Is Boseiju ever relevant? Boseiju is relevant if they haven a non-basic. It's probably more relevant than the third mana source. Because they're not killing my elf. Okay. Do I play Crusher on 2 or Copter on 2? Yeah, life total is also irrelevant, I agree. Okay. It's probably Copter, I think. Yeah, I think it's Copter. It's kind of close. Bonecrusher pressures them a little bit more. Like, it's more damage output next turn. But it would be nice to try and find, like, a Ferocidon or something. Yeah, Atlanta's gonna be sick. If you see me in Atlanta, you can definitely come by and say hi. I'd be happy to. Happy to meet all the chatters. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we could also just draw the Ferocidon. That works. Not sure it's going to be enough this game. Not sure it's going to be enough. No, everyone but Ashiok can come say hi. You're not even going to be there. Jbrew, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome, Jbrew. Thank you very much for that tier 1 sub. I greatly appreciate that. Did everyone get this badge or am I special? Search your email, Ironblood, for... It's the email that would be associated with your companion account. They should have sent an email there with information on the badge. So they picked up Garuda. Yeah, search for Tixar. It should have come from Tixar. I think we just start here. And then leaving up my mana in case they double block Ferocidon. They don't. Pretty sure it's more important to hold up Stomp. So why don't we just go here, here. And then this way, if they put 8 creatures in play, they die. Right? Or I guess they don't because they have Innkeeper. Oh no, the Innkeeper doesn't work as a Ferocidon. Right, okay. Alright, maybe I should spam F6 just in case, just to make them think I don't have anything. And maybe they'll put 8 creatures in play. They may not have a choice, though, right? Because if they don't hit the Kolagon early, they have to keep going, right? Or if they mill, like, Kolagon plus Clone on the first one, and they have to mill... They you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? If they mill it early enough, they have to either get it back and not kill me, or keep going on clones, and they just die to Stomp anyways. Yeah, the Wispeaver is actually an additional damage. That's pretty good. I didn't think about that. Okay, no Kolagon yet. Yeah, I wonder if they clone the Gyruda for 1 less damage. Maybe they should. They do. Yeah, that's smart. I mean, it's 1 less body, but it's less damage. I guess we found another reason to play Ferocidon, huh? Not just the Amalia matchup. Okay. Now they can spark Garuda. Yeah, we just have to hope that the Kolagon is in, like, the bottom 10 cards, and we'll be fine. I mean, they can also stop, right? Yeah, I kind of like Ferocidon the more I think about it. It's, like, pretty good against Convoke. Trying to think of other matchups where it might be good. Angels, obviously. Okay, so we have to dodge the Kolagon on two more mills, right? Yeah, 2 more mills we have to dodge Kolagon. Because then they go to 2. Yeah, it's good against Sack too. It's pretty decent against Control. Stops the Emperor life gain. If they Emperor a Ferocidon, did they gain 2 or no? Oh, now they're just dead. Right. They just died. They have infinite life. They sure don't. They can stop now. Well, they're going to 2. They gain 2. Rampaging Ferocidon has text. There is a reason we're playing this card. I promise you, there is a reason we're playing this card. Yeah, is get rid of May? Oh, it's not even a May. Oh, they couldn't stop. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't stop. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize it was not a May. Dawn Voyage. Alright, Ferocidon soloed. No big deal. Add 1 Ferocidon to the main deck. Already broke it. I would strongly recommend just playing Gruul. I think this deck is cracked. And then you open a hand with Mountain Mutavault. And then you question your decisions. Keep Giga Chad. Is there a green source on top of my deck? See, if I was playing with foil Stomping Grounds, then I would maybe keep this hand. But could have maybe shipped the land with this hand. Maybe that was better. This deck has the worst 2-color mana base in Pioneer. It does play a lot of utility lands. Punish for putting back a spell, by the way. Stomping Ground tap pass turn. I kind of wanted to bait the push with redemptions. Like, you don't just want to bait the pushes there. Because, like, here's the thing, Sauce. If they do nothing on 2 and hold up 2 mana, they can still just stomp your elf, right? So if your plan is to play the elf on 2, and I think you have to play the elf before you play redemption, then it's like, what turn are you casting it, right? And I think I'd much rather have them use a push on an elf than a stomp, if I plan on playing the elf on 2 anyways. Let him cook. Let cook, chat. Let cook. Our opponent is sick with it, yeah. Mess up their turn 3 in Fear of Chariot. Well, it just doesn't accomplish that much if they hold up 2 mana, right? And, like, if I play Elf and they play Harvester, it still dies. Yeah, sure. I see what you're saying. Sure. I guess that's a good point. But they also might just want to, like, hold up Fatal Push anyways, even if they didn't have a 2-drop. I think I'm not Second Beast. I want to draw Lovestruck here. So I can go Lovestruck Huntsman's, sack the 1/1 next turn. Or Elf. I'll take either of those. Okay, it's pretty good too. I'll guess that. I wanna fall. Does Gruul Boats no longer play boats? Yeah, it's more like Gruul Helicopters. What does this do again? 1 damage to each opponent. They're cooking alright, chap. They are cooking. Yeah, Gruul 3-drops. Gruul curves. Take it. Alright, well, you're taking a lot more next turn. Raise the Effigy. Isn't that just like 1 mana? Isn't that like the Shatter thing? Real Gruuls have curves. See, it's funny, like, the deck looks like it has a horrendous curve, but if you move Bonecrusher Giant and Lovestruck Beast to their proper spot on the curve, then it doesn't look that bad, right? You wanted to play Raise to force a draw with Amelia? What does Raise say? Alright, Raise the... bro, let him cook. Oh, just to give it +2/+2. Yeah, sure. Oh, they're playing it. I didn't even notice that. I had missed that part of the equation. Okay, so attack for 5, play second Huntsman's. Set up for lethal in 2. If I Stormseeker target itself, they just double block. It's not even good. Official answer is yes. You gotta pick up the badge. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, what happens if your plan is to draw the game and you just, like, lose game 1 and draw every postboard game? Like, how do you ever win a postboard game if you've drawn game 1? Like, what's the plan there? I guess the plan is just don't lose game 1 forehead. Could just not lose. I'm getting cooked right now. I'm actually getting cooked. Yeah, so what happens with Amalia is you get it to 19 power, you give it +2/+2 to get it to 21, and then it draws the game. Yeah, I guess it's different on Moto, sure. I mean, you could theoretically do that in paper. I don't know if that's a good plan, but if you win game 1 and then you have the ability to draw every postboard game, well, you're just going to win the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, Blight Beetle works that way too. Yeah, just win game 1 forehead, you know. Stop! Stop with the Dark Salvations. Am I dead? Not very alive. Bro, we are getting cooked. Are they dead? Not even close. Oh, wait. No, they are dead. Never mind, I'm dumb. Yeah, they are dead. Unless they have Fatal Push. Oh, no, they can't even have Fatal Push, right? Or I just draw the Thrillseeker. Like, if I go Thrillseeker target Beast Token, they push in response, right? I mean, I have to go for it, right? What else am I doing? And if they don't have if they do have Fatal Push, I can go Stormseeker pass, and then try to pump both next turn for lethal. Maybe that's good enough. What in the world is that emote? It's the best. Impact Tremors. All right, target my Beast Token. Target you. Target you. You're dead. Easy. Okay, what do we sideboard against Impact Tremors Cryptbreaker? Any ideas? I don't have that on my sideboard guide, unfortunately. Imagine they cling to dust. Yeah, imagine in response to the 1/1 sack. Ooh, Osier Axonil with Impact Tremors. Let's go. Yeah, Tranquil does kill Impact Tremors. You think this is a same 60 moment? It could be. Akroan War seems heinous, though. Well, it doesn't. They have a lot of 2/2s. Alright, I'll just submit same 60. I can't be bothered. Their graveyard will always have stuff. They do have Cryptbreaker, which makes it more likely they have cards in the graveyard. You see, the winning Legacy deck from Eternal Weekend can't be played on Moto. Yeah, because it has Triumph, right? Triumph of St. Catherine. Keep. Every time I look at an opening hand with this deck, I'm just like, why am I not playing this? This deck is so consistent. Alright, lock it in. I'm playing Gruul. Lock it in, chat. Lock it in. Playing Gruul. Deck's busted. How do you put a badge on? I don't know. You can figure that out. This is in my head again. There's an emote called Down Badge. Seems worth stomping. Should be enabled Down Badge. I just searched for badge. Fuck is this? Kobage? Kobage? Whoa, chill, bro. The Baron. The Baron is here. The Baron is here. See, this is weird. I want a redemption, search for another Bonecrusher, but I don't want to sack the 3/3. I could sack Mutavault, I guess. Right? I can go Mutavault, redemption. Next turn, sack Mutavault, stomp this, play Elf. Turn after, pump 3/3, pump Elf, attack, play Bonecrusher. Yeah, that seems fine. I think that play is fine. All right, which one do we want more? Do we want down badge or down badge? I think the second one. All right, we can have down badge. They all suck. Shut up. Who asked? Who asked? Oh, they could push this. That would suck. Please don't push this. Please don't push this. Okay, thank you. I was like, man, if they had pushed, that would have been horrendous. Kill the Crypt Breaker. Yeah. Thank God they didn't have push. Can you imagine? Oh, I didn't see they had no cards in hand. Wait, what happened to my 3/3? Oh, they feed the swarm to my 3/3. Okay, I see. I'm with you. I missed that. Why didn't they feed the swarm my Huntsman's redemption? Wouldn't that have been better? Because they didn't know I was going to tutor for another Stomp. The post-combat Lord of the Accursed. Yeah, you know what? You can have +2/+2 in the Lord. That's fine. The sick thing is we're probably still going to lose this game. Yeah, we are definitely down badge this game. Man, I'm just trading. I think I'm trading. My Lord's kind of scary. What is happening right now? What is going on? I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Chad, I'm so confused. I just don't know what's going on here. What are we doing? Decisions have been made this game. Pretty good Atlanta testing, if you ask me. It's not bad. Can't beat X3s. They're 2-1. They won 2 matches. Yeah, maybe they're required. Maybe they think that part of the game is you can only play creatures post-combat. This time I might trade off the Copter if they send the Death Baron. I don't think they're going to. But I would like to not trade off the Bonecrusher, because then if I do, I don't have 2 things to crew. We're just activating Lord. That's pretty fucking bad for me. Jesus Christ. So if I trade Copter for Butcher, they kill my Bonecrusher, but then I still have Copter Elf left over. Can I ever win if I don't trade for this? Think so. Trade Crusher. If I trade Crusher for it, they kill Elf, and I have 2 Copters with nothing to crew, right? As opposed to... Yeah... I could just trade Crusher for Lord, and then hope to find a thing to crew the second Copter. Can maybe chump block this later. Yeah, okay. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. It's pretty good. Can I just race them? Yeah, I can just race them, right? They're dead next turn. 6 here, they go to 11 next turn, it's 5, 8, 13. Yeah, they're just dead. Assuming they break, of course. This way I can also like try to loot into a stomp to kill this idiot. Assume Sokenzan's more relevant. I assume Stormseeker's more relevant than both of those. Alright, I don't know what they could draw to kill me, but don't do it. I think I'm dead to them drawing a Thrillseeker, right? 5 takes 7. Yeah, I'm dead if they draw Thrillseeker. Alright, well, they drew Dragon Skull Summit, so we're chilling. Thud. 3, 4, 5. Thud's only 9 damage, right? I guess now they could draw Push. They can push the Copter that I target with the Thrillseeker. Could go to combat first. Okay. I accept. Thud is lethal. Oh, right. Yeah, Thud would be 8. True. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. I gotcha. No, I'm not dead yet. Can do it this way, right? And then Thrillseeker post combat, which plays around push. Yeah. Yeah, this beats push. I'm not dead yet. Because if they push a Copter now, they take 6, go to 4, then the Thrillseeker kills them. And even if they push, now they're at 1. If they push what I target with Thrillseeker, they're just dead to the Thrillseeker. So, so this beats push. Layer on Cling to Dust. Alright, we were able to defeat Rakdos vampires. We did it, chat. We did it. Banger alert, banger alert, banger alert. This band is so good. They keep this on 6, put back the red card. I fucking hate this hand, but I don't think I want to go to 5. Anyone use the heavy play stuff yet? I have. I love that stuff. What is this little badge next to your name? Is this like the... Oh, Twitch recap. Okay, I didn't know they had a badge for that. It's kind of cool. Never seen that before today. I assume it just came out today because that's when they released the Twitch recap stuff. Blood Crypt. Okay. Can I have that Stormseeker back? Ooh, let cook. Osier Axonil. Okay. Didn't have a Fatal Push. I mean, if I'm planning on curving into Chariot, I probably should just cast Redemption this turn. Because, like, Ferocidon into Chariot's kind of awkward. Maybe I don't care about taking that much damage. Am I sacking to Redemption next turn if I play it? No? I mean, I could float sack, get Thrillseeker, play Chariot turn after Thrillseeker. Token from Beast plus Dino. I can't double spell this turn. I can only single spell. I think I'm going to go Redemption this turn and then sack the Elf next turn. I think that's my plan. I think I like that. It's kind of awkward, though. You do kind of have to, like, at least think about when you're casting Redemption and, like, plan out your next couple of turns. It's not always trivial. In this spot, I don't think I mind sacking the Elf. Maybe if I don't draw a land, I shouldn't, because then the turn after I won't have 4 mana for Thrillseeker. Another reason to not sack the Elf. Okay. No. Any traits? You got any traits? Any traits? Any traits? No traits? Fuck. I mean, I don't guess my Chariot. Your turn. Yeah, Ferocidon making a frequent appearance. Ferocidon's not that bad. I think it's a good card. It's like, there's not really any single matchup where it's truly unplayable. Right? It's like someone hard to block body that gets in damage. Like, that's just a fine card for a deck like this. Did we want to sack Elf then? Maybe. Yeah, I guess if they're going to kill the Elf anyways, maybe it was fine to sack. But maybe this, like, lets me keep one additional cat token in play if they're going to choose to kill the Elf. It's possible the cat token doesn't matter. Okay. Sure. Is Ferocidon only good because you can get it before the combo or can Rakdos midrange play it? Oh, they're going upstairs. Is Ferocidon only good because you can get in before the combo or can Rakdos midrange play it? It's like decent. I mean, Rakdos can play it because they have Fatal Push and Thoughtseize to like keep the Amalia player off of the combo for a turn. So Rakdos could play it maybe, but at that point you would just play the 2-mana 2/2 that effectively does the same thing. It's black and a colorless 2/2 players can't gain life. I forget the name of it. Okay, so what's my plan here? They only have 1 damage available. I don't think it's Animate Mutavault. I think it's Pump Cat, Pump Beast, cast Lovestruck, Crew, Send. Okay, I'm not animating Mutavault. Let's target these 2. Yeah, Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Oh, I guess they can kill a cat token now. It's kind of unfortunate, actually, if they target the cat token. Probably doesn't matter all that much. Yeah, we're just going to make 3/3s with the Chariot. They don't have push-up. So if I cast Ferocidon, they can respond to Ferocidon, sacrifice this to kill the cat token, and then I can't use the Ferocidon to crew the Chariot, so I would have to tap this. Is that fine? Like, I could just play Lovestruck instead. It does present a lot more damage that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Lovestruck. It's so much more damage. Why did it trigger? So if you read the sagas, like the very first the text box at the top that says as the saga enters and after redraw step battle lore counter, sacrifice after 3. So it does get sacrificed after the 3rd chapter. Okay, leave back the 2/2, copy the 3/3. So this is what, 9, 13 damage. They probably just go chump block Chariot with Construct, sack, kill cat token. Take 9, go to 9. If they find Oven, we're probably in a bad spot. Oh, they just take it all. Wow. I was surprised by that. Why would they want to keep the Construct in play? Like, the cat already had damage marked on it. I guess they didn't want to lose their artifact to keep the Anvil chain going. Yeah, they could have second double, too. Save my boy Fibblethip. Jesse, thank you for the 11-month resub. Welcome back, Jesse. Hey, yo, was that a Sunshot Militia jump scare? Based. This deck feels solid. What puts it over Convoke? What puts it over Convoke, Amalia? I'm not sure I understand the question. National Judge Con of my country this last weekend. We had a session about layers. Talked about Magus of the Moon and Dress Down that happened a few months ago and how that's not intuitive. Yeah, layers are kind of fucking weird. Nobody really knows how layers works. Even the people who invented layers, they don't even know. Yeah, Ferocidon very good against the Oven setup, if they find it. Type a 1 in the chat if you know how layers work. Chariot number 3, huh? Do you just get the cats in there? They don't really have great blocks, right? Just send everything, play Ferocidon. I don't know. I'm just going to attack and make them figure it out. Technically, Chad is on Lair too. Yeah. I can feel the pressure. You think my opponent can feel the pressure? They might also just die to Stomp here. Yeah, this currently leaves them dead to Stomp. No longer dead to Stomp. I mean, I guess I could just Stomp the Devil now. Like, can I really ever lose if I just kill the Devil right now? With them having one card in hand? I don't think I can. Alright, go. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, Rakdos Sacrifice. Klothys probably good. Frillback to pop Oven and Anvil sounds nice. Ferocidon sounds really good against them. I don't think so. It's only good against Cat, right? I'm doing this. Akroan War is not great either. What would I rather have against them, Akroan War or Bonecrusher? I could trim on Elves too if I wanted to. Yeah, Shieldbreaker's good if they have Anvil. I could trim an Elf. Yeah, I could do that. Is Bonecrusher better than any of the 3s that I currently have? I don't think so. I could like keep one in maybe to search for if I wanted to. Not sure how often I'm going to be searching for it. It's just kind of awkward. Bonecrusher is awkward against them because if they ever have an Anvil or an Oven, it's really hard to get a 2-for-1 off of it because they can just sack what you target. It's kind of my issue with Bonecrusher against them. And it just gets brickwalled by Cap. I think I'm going to try this. Again, not sure if cutting all of them is right, but it feels right. Sand is really slow. Copter into Ferocidon is a good curve. And, like, mulling to Elf is kind of whatever, because they can just push the Elf. I think I'm going to try this. They mulled to 6. Alright, I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's right. It feels very close. Where's the Rimrock Knights to tie Amalia? Yeah. Could play one Rimrock Knight to search for. I mean, I just have a pile of Ferocidons. See, why force a draw with Amalia when you can just beat them? Epicure. Forcing a draw is superior in every way. I mean, it is funny. I will give you that. It is hilarious. The fact that you can search for it. Oh, that's why I was so confused as to why Sauce had one Rimrock Knight in his deck, and now it makes a lot more sense. I get it now because you can search for it with Redemption. Okay. Cheeky. Cheeky. Is deflecting Palm Pioneer legal? Yeah, it is. It's not Pioneer playable, but it is Pioneer legal. Once they have Fatal Push. I would almost rather have them Fatal Push the Copter than the Ferocidon. Okay, I'm going to play Ferocidon this turn. Well... Man, I don't know which card to play. I play Ferocidon. I crew. They Fatal Push Copter. Next turn, Chariot. I could also just like Stormseeker, not crew, and then force them to sack the treasure to Fatal Push the Stormseeker. And that would be a better curve into Chariot if they don't kill the Stormseeker. Or what if we go Stormseeker crew, force them to push the Copter, and then next turn we can haste the Chariot? Maybe that's the best line. Yeah, I guess Claim could be kind of awkward too, but like Claim's gonna get me no matter what, right? I think I'm gonna go Stormseeker crew and force them to push the Copter, because that just curves so much better into Chariot. And then if they claim this and sack it, whatever, I'll just play Chariot next turn. It's not that big of a deal, right? Like I'm just fine with that. Boon Satyr? What about Boon Satyr? Yeah, so no claim would be ideal, but even if they have it, it's not the end of the world. We can just like beat them with Chariot face up. Yeah, the Gruul deck is cracked. It's really good. I still believe it is the best Copter deck. I think it is the deck that utilizes both like every aspect of Copter the best. Oh, sure, yeah. Well, I mean, Redemption doesn't need to search for Rampager because Chapter 3 is just gives you a free Rampager, right? Like you just get that on the house. Oh, as opposed to Rimrock Knight? Sure, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Why does this deck not play Fable? You know, I have tried to answer that question myself for I don't even know how long. I think it's just like a fundamental thing. Yeah, Fable is just not as aggressive as you would want to be, and this deck is trying to be as aggressive as possible. Not saying the Fable is a bad card, because obviously Fable is super fucked up. But it's just like kind of not where this deck wants to be, if that makes sense. That might sound weird, but I think it's not where this deck wants to be. Okay, I'm a-okay with that. A-okay with that. Yeah, Fable asks you a lot more to trade one for one. Like when you're able to trade one for one up the curve, that's where Fable is at its best. Because you can like if you're out of cards, then you can just Fable to refuel. But this deck is never trading one for one. It just wants to kind of like you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean you could play Fable over Redemption, but Redemption is just a much more it's much better at killing your opponent. Are they passing and flipping this? I guess they don't have spells. I know, it's weird to say, like, I'm not trying to tell you that this card is better than Fable, but the way this deck is constructed, I think it takes advantage more of Redemption than it would Fable. If maybe, I don't know if that's a good way to put it. I mean, if they don't play a spell, they're fucking dead. Oh, well. They're mega dead. I could have some kind of sweeper. Alright. Haven't dropped the game yet. Just the cleanest 3-0 of all time. Yeah, there's like no chance I'm not playing this deck in Atlanta. It's so fucked up. There is zero chance I'm not playing this deck in Atlanta. Opponent kept 7. Sand is very, very mana heavy. On the draw, I really don't like this hand. Yeah, I'm shipping this. We can do so much better. This is the same fucking hand. It's arguably worse. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go to 5. I guess I'll keep this on 6. This one's probably worse. Dark Slick Shores. What does Dark Slick Shores mean? I don't think I like Damping Sphere against Phoenix. Just Leyline, I think, is all I want against them. But, like, if people show up with Nykthos, then I'll play Damping Sphere against those people. Oh, yeah, probably Blue-Black Phoenix. Get to try the Leyline plan against them. Braid notably very, very bad against Phoenix. Sure. Alright. I mean, if they just don't have a Treasure Cruise in, like, the top 15 cards of their deck, they just have turn 3 Phoenix. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's bad. Yep. Yep. I'll take 3. They have 2 cards left. I mean, I'm just not winning this game by not pressuring them, right? Did Amalia collapse? We have not played against Amalia this league. Right? Or did we? No, I don't think we did. We played against Amalia with the Rakdos deck. Yeah, I mean... Push me. You won't. They actually won't. Okay. Alright, go... Hope you never get that back. Buck. Operation Hope they don't get it back is proven to not be working out, it seems. Yeah, I definitely do not want to play against Amalia as red-green. For sure. Okay. Give me, like, Akroan War. Not quite. I don't think I can trade here. Matchup, I wish I had torched the tower. Imagine if this Abrade was torch. I'd be in a much, much better position. It's a good draw. They have 2 in hand. Do I shove this turn? I mean, I'm going to cast this. Let's see if they have Pierce. So I crew, send... Maybe I should wait to shove when I can shove everything. Because if I do a mini shove... You know what I mean? Like, I do a mini shove, they just trade, take 3, get back Phoenix. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. I don't know if that's a good idea. Bounce a cat token. Sure. Well, they haven't drawn a cruise yet. That helps. That might be the best draw in the deck. Quite possibly the best card in the deck to draw there. Am I crewing both? What if I just crew Copter and go to combat? And then if they push Copter, I can crew the Chariot. I think I like that. Do I use the cat token, though? If I use the Bonecrusher... Well, okay, hold on. If I use the Bonecrusher to crew the Copter and they push Copter, I can use Copter cat token to crew Chariot. Oh, I guess I could just use the Bonecrusher to crew the Chariot. If they push this, use the Chariot to crew the Copter. Yeah, I guess I do need to present lethal, right? Yeah. Okay, this is good. And then this way, if they kill the Chariot, I can use that to crew the Copter. Alright, they have no cards in their hand. So they basically have to draw crews. Sure. Yeah, they basically have to draw crews. I'm not even sure crews is good enough. I think they're just dead anyways. Alright. Stole a game against Phoenix. Did not think I was going to win that game. Okay, I assume Ferocidon is not very good. Evening, MTG Pula. How are you today? Akroan War, also terrible. Although it is good against their Shieldred plan. Klothys good, Has good. Abrade bad. Would you keep in some number of Akroan Wars? Just for Shieldred? Yeah, they can't kill Has. Like, this is 57 cards that I kind of actively want. Just keeping one of my sideboard plan. Maybe, like, 1 War, 2 Bonecrusher. Could also volley instead of Bonecrusher for Shredder. Bonecrusher is just generally not very good against them. Frillback? I don't know if I like Frillback that much. Could do this. I could also shave an elf if I wanted to keep in a Bonecrusher. Just so I can, like, Huntsman's for a little bit of reach. Yeah, I could also trim a Huntsman's. Keep in a second Bonecrusher. I'm down with this. Okay, definitely not keeping this. Not only because it doesn't have leyline, it's also just a bad hand. Blue-white vehicles win. We played blue-white in Soul the other day. It was kind of sweet. Dead. That's why I played an untap land there. I didn't want a shock to make it obvious. Not horrendous. Black leyline works with Fairy that mills 4 in a way with Garuda. We lose Giganta. Yeah, we do lose Giganta. That's not, it's not ideal. I agree, it's not ideal. I'm just gonna play this. I could hold it, but they're likely killing it anyways. I just want to use my mana. Yeah, losing Giganta's kind of tough. I do kind of agree with you. What's up, Jose? Yeah, we got a raid from Spike, and most people just stayed around, which is good. Some Edison to trim the herd. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. That was maybe a reason to save the Thrillseeker too, because I could like crew Chariot, counters on Chariot, kill Shieldred. Probably not attack, right? Hmm. So, crew Chariot, go to combat. Maybe I crew. God, this is so rough. I mean, they probably just bitter triumph the Chariot. I don't know. Need to draw like a second Thrillseeker there. Yeah, I'm gonna crew the Chariot with the cats, I think. Yeah, I guess I can crew tapping the Thrillseeker, and then if they pop the Chariot, I can just leave back the cat. That was the other thing I was thinking of. You're right, though. Losing Giganta kind of sucks. Giganta's one of your better plans against Shieldred. Maybe if we're losing Giganta, that means that we want to keep more Akroan Wars in. They're... Oh, bounce Leyline plus kill Chariot. That's disastrous. Uh, yeah. That's bad. Very, very bad. Sure. Am I ever winning if I kill the Shredder? I don't know how I'm winning if I don't kill the Shredder. Just make it a 2-4. I guess I can block with Copter. But I need to keep the Thrillseeker in play to hold back the Shieldred. I think that's my only way to win, is just like hope that they can never attack with it and hope to rip like 3 spells in a row. I mean, second Thrillseeker kind of gets me there. Then I can kill this. It's not a spell. Okay, so do this. I just need to loot to try and find gas. They just have push. They may not want to kill the Copter. Come on! Give me some fucking spells. Yeah, that's a good point. They did ban a push. They probably have a second one. Would not be surprised. It's at least good for me that they can't enable Revolt, because they can't ever push the Thrillseeker. So that kind of helps. They have Cruise. Okay. Yeah, we have to draw a Akroan War, like, right now. And then it still might not be enough. Yeah, we also definitely need to keep in more Akroan Wars. Since we just can't beat this card. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So we have one right now. Let's cut these last stomps for at least a second one. Two feels like maybe fine. Yeah, it is a difficult matchup. Maybe one Bonecrusher. I don't think I want more than two Akroan Wars. Seems like a card that I can't ever afford to draw two of. Bring Elves into the play. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine. We could play the 8th Elf. Blue-Black Phoenix. What's up, Gabe? I've decided that Gruul Boats was not good enough for me, so I'm playing Jund Boats now. Gotta add a third color. Yeah, they're playing Blue-Black Phoenix. All right, everybody in chat prayed that they don't have Thoughtseize or Push. I mean, they probably do, but they could also just play a tap land on turn one. Society if my opponent had a tap land. Hope it's Thoughtseize. Oh, it's just nothing. Okay, deal. Never mind. It's just a cantrip. We're okay, chat. We're okay. Everybody chill. It's fine. It's going to be okay. I could Stormseeker to give Hazoret haste. It's kind of sick. Put a card on top. Okay, if they're putting a card on top, I'd be shocked if they don't have a removal spell for this. Wow. Shit, now what? I could throw the elf at the shredder. Did I board out the ley lines? No, I just didn't multi one. Do I want to throw... What if I just throw the Thrillseeker at the shredder? I do kind of want to kill it. Yeah, it might be right to just fling the Thrillseeker at it. I don't want them untapping with shredder for sure. Trying to think if there's anything cool I can do with the backup, but I don't think so. Okay, target this. Back up the elf, haste the Thrillseeker. Yeah, then I lose the elf. Maybe losing the elf is fine. Yeah, that was probably better. Just like back up here, throw the elf at the shredder, keep the Thrillseeker in play. Well, do I need the extra mana when I have two more elves in hand? 2/1 Thrillseeker doesn't kill anything? No, but it's like, it's more damage later down the road. Right, if I throw the elf, in future turns, I can just get an extra 2 damage with the Thrillseeker. But, yeah, maybe I just want to dump my hand for Hazoret here. Wasn't this -1 damage, then just attacking with Thrillseeker instead? Perhaps, yes. Okay, we're just going to do this. Yeah, extra mana coming through. Second Thrillseeker was huge, or Stormseeker is huge here, because they probably have an answer for the first one. But they can't kill both now. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I guess it's fine. I don't think it's relevant, is it? Like, obviously hasting this. Yeah, I don't think I need to, because I still have 5 mana next turn. Right? It's just more damage this way. I could have some kind of sweeper, I guess. They're just taking this? Do they play sweepers? Oh, sure. I guess I missed the damage. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I did miss a damage this way. I should have just targeted the elf. I mean, I guess targeting elf is worse against Fatal Push. Maybe I'm fine if they push the elf, though. Yeah, it's not technically more damage if they have push. They push sorcery speed? Probably, yeah. Well, we're going to find out if they have a sweeper. They do. Alright, untap land. Buck. Well, now we have to hope they don't find Thoughtseize. Please don't Thoughtseize me. I guess Cruise is also bad. Do they have to chump block with Shark? They kind of have to chump block with Shark this turn, right? Good draw. Very good draw. I kind of want to send both. I'm not beating a second languish anyways. Yeah, I think I send both. Because I'm pretty sure they have to block the Hazoret. Unless they just have second languish. In which case, then I'm probably not winning anyways. I mean, if I known they weren't going to chump block, if I just sent the Hazoret, then maybe I would. But I'm pretty sure they chump if I just sent Hazoret, right? Yeah, Shelly could be a problem. If they can, yeah, if they have cantrips. So we kind of have to dodge Shelly too. Because I need 2 more turns to be able to kill them. Hazoret is very good. I mean, they have Languish, so it's not as good against as it is against Blue-Red. But it's still pretty good. So now I have to draw Akroan War. God damn it. Matchup is tough. Alright, Akroan War off the top, please. That card wins. That card does not win. So they go to 3. They chump block with Shark. Then I basically can't win. Trying to think if there's a reason to hold the land. The ley line could have been an Akroan War, true. I'll just pass. I don't think it makes a difference. What do you think of Shark? I mean, if you're expecting, like, if you know your opponent has Leyline of the Void, it makes sense. Because you need some alternate way to kill them. So it kind of makes sense, because they saw Leyline in game 2. God, we are so dead. I think I have maybe 1 more draw step towards Akroan War. In my defense, this leyline would not have been remotely relevant if it was a hearse. Like, I still would have easily lost this game. So that it didn't really matter that it was leyline and not hearse. Cool. Alright, you win. Man, frustrating match. We, like, rinsed them game 1, too. Alright, 4-1 prediction. And I'd much rather play a deck that just shits on Rakdos and loses to Phoenix than vice versa. And this deck destroys Rakdos. Like, the games are not even close. The secret is that Lotus is actually a terrible deck. It's just also busted. True. What do you want to play against? Rakdos and Convoke. No, I've been beating Convoke with Gruul. I think I'm like 4-0 against it with this version. Well, I mean, I've been changing sideboard cards, but ever since Copter, I think I'm like 4-0 against it. Small sample size, but I do think it is a good matchup for Gruul. Yeah, like you just cast a Akroan War on turn 3, and then you survive for 2 turns, and then all their stuff dies. And it's usually not that hard to survive 2 turns, because they can't interact with your creatures, so you can just make a bunch of chump blockers. Do your Gruul opponents have a Akroan War on turn 3? Yeah, also Convoke is like 0% against Amalia, so I think people will be scared away from playing Convoke. Took my Abrade. Rude. The most powerful turn 2 in the game. Giganta Pass. Did you beat Amalia? I mean, I think this deck is unfavored against Amalia. But that being said, you do have, like, the Ferocidons in the board, so could be a little bit better. I'm just going to cast Bonecrusher, right? I think so. I can Akroan War whatever creature they play this turn. Phyrexia's Finest, thank you for the 13-month resub. Welcome back. Lord Skeet Skeet Skeet. You ever Akroan War a Lord Skitter before? Are we playing defense? I feel like they probably should. Nope. Attack, 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 attack. They can use the Skitter to crew the Copter in response, which is kind of a cool play. Alright, I will take 3. I think we are at an advantage this game, I would say. if I do say so myself. Oh, well, they didn't crew. I don't know if it's going to matter, but they obviously should have crewed. Akroan War is such a fucked up card. This card is so good. I was fixed Pioneer. I've been liking it. I've been loving Pioneer. I've always loved Pioneer. Even when people thought it was not fixed. I still thought it was great. Blood-soaked champion. Now we're playing defense. Mutavault. Okay, all your stuff has to attack. Let us proceed to the combat phase. What happens if I just send everything? No, I kind of want to cast Gigantha this turn. Well, I mean, they have two creatures that can block. Am I okay with Bonecrusher trading for Copter? I think I'm fine with that. Let's just go to combat. Make a Juan. Eat this. Send both. Go land Gigantha. We could just, like, send everything next turn. Yep. 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 Okay, they go to 9. Juicy J time. And then they're going to get this back, lose these two. We maybe just go land, Second War, steal this back, animate Mutavault. Something like that. Not blocking is actually better because, well, I mean, I could have blocked this for free. But if I block this, they get it back this turn, and it doesn't die to Akroan War. But I did take 1 damage for no reason. Well, I mean, they know about the second Akroan War. They do know about it. They did Thoughtseize me. Okay, steal this thing. And Lord Skitter with Lovestruck Beast. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. I'm just gonna send everything. Everything but the Mutavault, of course. Oh, I get to eat the Bloodsoaked Champion this way. That's sick. Maybe I should play Lord Skitter in my deck. Seems good. Boats came in the mail. Let's go. Love to see it. Whatever happened to Jund Vehicles with Glissa? Dude, Glissa's sick. That card's dope. Alright. The game appears to be over. I would hope it's over at this point. Did you get some Edison mail? Oh, I haven't done an Edison mail day in a while. She Old Dread. It's been a while since I've done an Edison mail day. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is lethal. So they could have Fatal Push. It is Xaxes if they don't have Fatal Push. Block here takes 7. Is there an anti-Fable Copter Gruul build out there? We played against that earlier. I don't know. I just have not been a big fan of playing Inti in like it's maybe better in this version. Or like we played Inti and Rakdos earlier and it felt, I don't know, it just feels like the card it's not a very good card by itself is my issue. It's like 2 mana 2/2 dies to Stomp. That can be kind of awkward. Not generally a huge fan of it. I think it's just these two, maybe. Yeah, Ferocidon, bad. And cut the third Akroan War. Although they have Shield Roots, maybe I want all 3. cut a redemption because it's not great against push. 2 ulti Quackymaro Graviros is about during Melty's Hall. Yeah, no, Graviros went up. I think it's because of the plant deck. Plant deck is dope. I still have my ulti Gaia plates that I haven't played yet. I bought those for the stupid Dark Gaia deck, and I never played that deck. I think 5-color humans is good in Pioneer. I tried humans, and was not generally a big fan of it. Maybe my list was bad and you shouldn't play Mantis Rider. But it just ultimately seems like there's not a ton of reason to play that, but you can just play Mono White. Sand's okay. You can keep this. Mantis Rider is best deck for humans in Modern, though. Is it? Sidon fonts. Classic rule problem, all 3 drops. Well, I have Copter. Mm-hmm. No push. Alright, well, if they don't have push, I'm casting a 3-3. Hear me out. Doesn't 4 Clothis Pulse Removal beat every deck? I mean, not really, no. I'm blocking. If you want to spend your entire turn getting back champion, I'm down. Mono Red Osier Axonal deck. I haven't seen a good version of Mono Red in Pioneer yet. What am I getting off of... Am I just getting nothing? I think I'm getting nothing. I already have the Thrillseeker. Yeah, no, I'm good. I am going to attack here, I think. Yes, I am going to attack. Because there's, like, not a lot of reason to attack here. But I'm just going to do this. And then they should be dead next turn, because I can go Chapter 3, pump these 2, play Thrillseeker, 2 counters here. This is a 9/9 with Trample, which represents 18 damage. Alright, I'm blocking 1. They didn't have Fatal Push last turn. They could have drawn Fatal Push, I guess. Dagger Caster, 3R, 2/3, ATB, deal 1 to each opponent, each creature. It's just a bad chain roller, right? Alright, target these 2. Cast this card. I mean, I think if they had a removal spell, they would have killed the Lovestruck Beast by now, right? They waited this long? I guess I got. Just kind of assumed they wouldn't wait this long. I mean, we still can't really lose this game. Have I noticed a difference between 23 and 24 lands in Gruul? Not really, no. It's been kind of fine. I guess we can lose to Shieldred. Is there a rogue lord that gives Death Touch? The only lord that I know that gives Death Touch is Death Baron, and I don't think it pumps rogues, right? If they had Shieldred, they would have played it pre-combat. So they don't have that. I'm sorry, what? Hello? Okay. She-Old-Dread. Not necessary. We have Kalidas. Thankfully, I could just block with Thrillseeker and sack. Yeah, what fucking year is it? That's what I'm saying. I'm right back at it again. What year is it? Alright, I'll loot. Right back at it again. Oh, well, I could also do that. Do you think they could beat their own Kalidas? I think probably not, right? Kalidas seems really good against my opponent. What is Ferocidon for? Mostly Amalia combo. They typed in chat, man, that card. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. It's really good. It's not a bad one. Back at it again. It is in fact not a bad one. Oh, I can actually just I could just do this main phase, right? Yeah, I should do this main phase. Alright, your turn. Offer the trade with Beast Token plus Stomp versus Kalitas. I mean, I could just play defense, right? If they, like, attack me with Kalitas, my plan was just block with Thrillseeker, sack it. I mean, obviously, I drew the Akroan War, which, you know, changed everything. But, yeah, I don't know. If I, like, attack with the Beast Token, they block, gain 3... Maybe it was fine. Then I can go, like, Stomp plus Bonecrusher. I wanted to just cast Chariot and hold up the Thrillseeker. That was my plan. They get a token from Kalitas. Yeah, if I throw the Thrillseeker, they do. But, like, if I block sack, I don't really care if they get a token that turn. Because they're not gaining life in that attack step. You know what's hilarious? I have black mana to sacrifice a zombie token. Oh, man. Okay. Crew. Yeah, calculated. Attack with these 4. I'm gonna assume this is good enough. So, who actually gains the life in the last chapter? I assume I do, right? Like, if I crew it, I assume I gain the life. Yeah, because it's still in play under my control when this ability resolves. And then this dies and they get it back. Right, yeah. Mutavault also a vampire. Well, zombie, right? Vampire or zombie, I guess. It is both. If I sack Mutavault, do I get 2 tokens? Or twice the counters? I feel like I should. 3, 6. So, dead. Damage. 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 Alright, 4 and 1. Oh. Well. Maybe 4 and 1. Did I get my prize? Who knows? Maybe I got my prize, maybe I didn't. We're gonna find out, I guess. Well, I'm gonna... I guess we're gonna reload the client and see if I got my prize. I guess we're gonna figure it out, huh? Saw it very briefly. I think I did too, yeah. I think I saw it too. Deck's too broken. Win the match. Client gets crashed. It did 4-1. Alright, so plan for Atlanta is play Gruul and just not play against Phoenix. Which, I mean, you know, you could have worse plans. I do think this deck is just, like, really, really good against everything that's not Phoenix. So I don't know. I don't know if these ley lines are good. Maybe I'll go back to Hearse. Not sure yet. Yeah, I mean, the theory behind ley line was to help the Phoenix matchup. And then a very, very big telling sign for me was I opened on ley line against Phoenix and still easily lost. So it is possible that ley line is not where you want to be. I did like the Ferocidons. The Ferocidon was nice. That's a new addition for the Amelia deck. These numbers all feel pretty good. Play hella Scoos. I mean, Scoos is the same thing, right? They just push your Scoos and move on with their life. I think it'd be the most played deck. I think more people will play Rakdos than Phoenix. At least I'm hoping. But maybe Hearse is just a better plan against... maybe Hearse is a better plan against them than Leyline. Because Hearse lets you keep Giganta, and while it may not seem super important, Giganta being a card that can actually tussle with Shieldred is pretty important in those games. Play Anger or no balls. No, I'm good. Alright, chat. I'm going to end the stream a little bit early today because we're recording a podcast tonight, and I want...